Our natural resources here in Africa has become a big deal. And look how this story is being told from Nollywood. Look how original the story is. Look at the pictures. Look at the locations used. These are not effect or chroma. We have the locations. We have the lands. And we are displaying it to the world that this is Africa. I am equally glad that the giant of Africa's movie industry, which is the Nollywood, is the industry telling the story. We are leading this new era. This movie will be greater and better than The Woman King and Wakanda Forever put together. I am not bragging. You'll find out sooner in this video. Just stick with me. Guys, thank you for joining us. This is Mako Gist, the place where we dive head first into the captivating world of gossip. From the juiciest celebrity rumor to the latest neighborhood whispers, we are here to explore, discuss and dissect all this gist. Get ready to satisfy your curiosity and join me on this intriguing journey. So without further ado, let's spill the tea in the most exciting way. Now, drum roll. Okay, alright. Today we are about to talk about the most talked about movie in Africa right now. And it's coming from the shore of the giant of Africa. Where are all those people claiming, no, me I cannot be watching Nigerian movies or I can't be watching Nollywood? Where they? I think Nollywood is beginning to change the narrative. I bet this movie is better than your Hollywood favorite movie. The day Africans decide to come home and become original, and we start telling our own African stories, and shooting them in a professional way like the way these Hollywood guys do, they can't contain us. This movie is going to take over the whole world like a tsunami. Trust me, it's going to put every movie maker in Africa and in the world on their toes. This is the beginning of a new era for Nollywood. Yes, they have done great things and this is mind-blowing. The soundtrack of this movie alone is a banger. The soundtrack is a Grammy standard. It should be nominated. This is the only movie that is not yet out, but the soundtrack is already trending everywhere on the internet. But before we go into all of that, an advert is going to pop up for 5 seconds. Please don't go anywhere, because if advert no show like this, then food no go show for my table. Thank you for your love and support, and always have this at the back of your mind that I love you intentionally and there's nothing you or anybody can do about it. I am going to tell you some of the great things about this movie and why I say this movie is better and greater than Wakanda Forever and The Woman King all put together. But before then, please click on the subscribe button to help support my channel and press the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop an amazing content like this one. Now, let's talk about the movie. I haven't watched it, but I have just seen the trailer, and the trailer of this movie is mind-blowing. Let's not even talk about the soundtrack. It's dealing with a messy political problems that feels quite familiar, especially to we Nigerians. It features a group of protesters fighting an established political class that is bent on oppressing the people it is meant to protect. Again, it feels very familiar, almost like it's nodding to events in the real world of its primary audience, which are Africans. The teaser, unusual for its length, is already a crowd pleaser and has earned applause for Heman debut film, especially for the scale of its set and its music score. Actor like Bucci Franklin playing a starring role in the movie alongside Nollywood legend Mr. Pete Edochie, the likes of Kebi Ekpeyong, Shagwarize, Taiwo Ajayi-Lycett, Ejike Asiegbu, and Alex Usifo, who is Zambay's tyrannical figure. Forgive me if I crucify any of the name. The cast also includes Sunshine Rosman, Daddy Showkey, Lilian Afigbai, and Majid Michael from Ghana, of which Ghanaian had been celebrating that win since the teaser was released. You know, it's a rare privilege to take part in this great project coming from Nigeria. I'm happy for Majid for standing out. Ghanaian are like our younger brother, so we like to carry them along. You can say whatever you want to say. I have talked my own talk. So, this producer understands business. If you really have a product and you want to achieve that zenith height and attain that level of originality and value for money, take it to Nigeria. He even added the Ghanaian superstar Majid Michael to the movie so that Ghanaian can have something to see, and that's a lot of traffic for the movie. Let's see the trailer of this movie. If you can't wait and you're in a hurry to know why and how this movie is better than Wakanda Forever and The Woman King, just click on the subscribe button and forward it a little bit. But if you want to get all the details, just stick around as we are already near. But before we go into all of that, another advert won't pop up in 5 seconds. I don't just know why YouTube they bombard me with advert these days, but I like it because if advert no show, food no go show. And thank you for the love, thank you for staying with me till this point. And I must remind you again that I love you intentionally, and there's nothing you or anybody can do about it. Guys, this movie is really a movie. Look at the costume, look at the color grading and everything. Even the suspense that is embedded in this movie would break your mind. Nollywood do this one. This is definitely the movie of the year. No capping. I'm not capping. You see, choosing Nollywood legend Mr. Pete Edochie to be one of the lead characters in this movie is the best decision of this producer. Like, did you see the aura? Did you see the oh my god, this is so nice. Guys, the soundtrack of this movie is mind-blowing. The lyrical content inside is superb. The voicing, oh my god, just like, in fact, this is a professional work. This is I can't just wait for this movie to come out. Use your church mind and judge this thing. Look at, oh my god, look at arrangements. A person do this one, and this is coming from Africa, Nigeria. My god, this is so nice. And I must equally commend the director of this movie. Like, look at the way he turned our actors. Like they are not just our random actors. Like, oh my god, look at the way he just turned them around. Look at everything is just in place. Like, they are not our usual kind of actors. Looking at Pete Edochie, he doesn't even, oh my god, look at Ejike Asiegbu, look at their actions, doesn't even look like their usual self. Now, there is nobody that can tell your story better than you. The reason why I say this movie is better than The Woman King and Wakanda Forever is because it's an African story told by Africans who stays in Africa, so they know the best way to tell this story. There is nobody that can tell your story better than you. You can be saying, Wakanda is an African movie that tells African stories and it features black people and all of those things. You can say Woman King features black people as well, but you can compare it to this film. This project is fully Africans. Like, these are all the characters in this movie are Africans, and they all stay in Africa. They understand everything we are going through in this part of the world, and they are the perfect people who can interpret this script. They are the perfect people who can interpret the story. Woman King, they did a nice job. John Boyega and this other Nigerian guy who was the commander of the Oyo and this thing, I've forgotten his name, but they all tried. They were the only Nigerians, I think, in the movie, if I can't remember. Yes, and John Boyega does not stay in Nigeria. Yes, so this is the first indigenous Nigerian movie that is, oh my god, this is a movie of all time. This is a movie of all time. Like, you cannot tell Africa's story outside Africa. Yes, if you check this Iwaju animated video from Disney, you can see the shade of perfection in that movie. Why? Because it is African stories told by Africans. Even though Disney fronted it, it was put together by Africans. That is not even our story, but if you are interested in that story, I have a video about it too on this channel, so you can just click on my channel and look for it. Or better still, you can check the video description, so you can watch the video. This is the best movie of the year. which is yet to be released, and it's coming from Africa. We are proud. You can imprison my body, but you know fit capture my soul. That is the message I'll leave you with. Drop some thought in the comment section. Let me know what you feel about the movie. Your impressions, your expectations. Yes, keep it straight, keep it nice, keep it coming. I love you all, especially my people from Ghana. Wherever you are watching this video from, I just want to let you know I love you intentionally. And I see your support on my dashboard every day. Those support means a lot to me. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please, you don't need transport to do that. You have to do that now. I know Nigerians are everywhere. Some are even watching me from Pluto right now. I love you, my Pluto manias. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
All right. Sing 1 1. Oh. Sing 1. Sing 1 1 2. Take 1 1 2. Take 300. Take 1.